What is up, everybody? It is Craig here at the Restorerz booth 643 here at the Pomona Fairplex 2026 FlowExpo. Right now, I got the man, the myth, the legend. I have Jordan over at Primo Plumbing in Long Beach and Los Angeles and Orange County and everywhere else. So, Jordan, talk to me.
Yeah.
You're a young buck running your company. What the hell's going on with you? What the hell? I mean, how's that been for you in general as a young man? I mean, all BS aside, a young man running a plumbing company here in Southern California. What is that life like for you?
It's all over the place. I mean, we do really kind of restrict our area of work to like maybe a 10-mile radius.
Okay.
So we're really big on kind of like a 10-mile famous mindset. You know, I've had the privilege of being able to take over the business for my dad.
Yeah.
You know, my dad.
Your dad's still involved.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah. He's doing kind of more of the back end stuff. You know, helping with insurance and all that time-consuming headache stuff that would take me from the field, take me away from marketing, take me away from training the guys, things like that. So I think that's been huge. Is me being able to focus on the brand and the quality over, let me call, make sure our insurance is in compliance and all that
Permits
stuff.
pulled and all, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm even still doing the permit stuff too. So
Okay.
really, every minute of my life is something to do with plumbing.
Yeah.
And with Primo. So I think that's been really... It's tough. I mean, it takes you away from your friends. It takes you away from your family. You know, my wife and I are always working. I mean, she's got a full-time job, and it's like after her work and after my work, it's like, okay, now what are we doing for Primo?
Yeah.
It's just like, I just got home, and I'm like, yeah, me too. You know, and it's tough. It really is tough. But it's. I mean, you look around here at the FlowExpo, and you see why it's also worth it. I mean, everyone's so happy to see each other. I bump into so many other local plumbing companies, and customers would think, oh, there's your competition, there's the enemy. It's like, no, like, that's my buddy.
Yeah.
You know, that's my friend. Like, I've learned from him, or they've learned from me. And I think that's huge because this is a community.
Yeah.
And the only time a plumbing company gets like X'd out of that community, they've got to really mess up.
Yeah.
You've got to really like badmouth your company. Like if someone says, oh, I had, you know, utility plumbing here, I'm not going to say, oh, they suck or the worst, you should use us. I'm going to say, yeah, they're a great company. Let's see what we could offer you and just see what you want to go with.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's huge is we don't ever badmouth people. Like us and the family plumber, we're in the same like 5-mile radius.
Sure you are, yeah.
I see him in my dad's neighborhood sometimes, and you would think I'd be like, oh, you know, why is he in my? I'm like, cool, you know. At least I know our neighbors are using a
quality, yeah.
Because we do a ton of our neighbors' homes, but it's nice to know that someone else is also doing the same.
Well, and also, too, when you really think about this, you're talking about, you know, you and your father's business, but family's been around for a long time, and they've built the roots.
Right.
You are, I love Mike to death, but there's nothing wrong with taking what they've done and seeing what they've done, and you go, look, I can do the same thing for my business and for my community that you've done, and there's nothing wrong with, and also, too, I'm just guessing that you and him, and like other plumbers here, help each other out when needed.
Yeah, absolutely. What's funny is one of my guys mentioned he saw 7 trucks of the same company all filing in at one time, and it was a plumbing company. And what's hilarious is, and amazing is, he would come to me for advice. And I'm like, dude, you're bigger than me, you know? But sometimes you gotta like, kind of go back to basics.
The roots, yeah.
What are you doing that's helping? And just kind of like, go back to basics. So what's working for you?
Yeah.
Sometimes as you get bigger, you kind of forget some of those little things. And it's like, oh yeah, I do need to just randomly call a customer and say, hey, how was your experience with our technician? As simple, but you forget about those things.
So let's go back to Primo as a business. What are you rocking right now? Trucks, employees, what's your head count?
Yeah, so we got 3 Ford Transit vans,
Okay.
and a box truck. So we got 4 trucks. We got 3 technicians under me. So 4 of us total. We're looking to hire. So we actually already
You're growing, yeah.
We already have an interview tomorrow.
Nice.
We'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll have another guy pretty soon. And if not, we'll keep looking, and we will find someone. We're busy. But yeah, I mean, we're 4 trucks out in the field, servicing Long Beach and the surrounding areas. We're busy. I mean, we're busy all the time, and it's been amazing.
How do you feel you're getting your business? Where do you think a lot of it's coming from?
So I think it's a mix of kind of the newer stuff like SEO marketing, making sure that you're being able to be found through AI, getting some customers saying we found you. They use AI and said, who's the best plumbing company in Long Beach?
Yeah.
And we're popping up, and I'm like, whoa, like what? I mean, I think we are, but it's cool to think how AI does too.
I think it's also because it is specific.
Right.
Because if you're going, who's the best in Los Angeles?
It's a big,
yeah.
There's a lot of companies just in Long Beach.
Yeah.
So even, I mean, there's got to be like probably 40 or 50 plumbing companies just in Long Beach. So even that's impressive. But then also just, I'm constantly going to networking events.
Yeah.
Chamber of Commerce, networking groups. All those are huge because if you do good work, it's going to spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
Bad work spreads too, but good work does too. And you know, my dad's belonged to a couple of those groups. I've joined a couple others and just kind of kept that fuel growing. And it's been huge. It's been really huge for us because word of mouth is probably our number one lead.
Yeah.
Is word of mouth.
So you talked about groups and organizations. I know one thing is now you are the treasurer at PHCC, Orange County, San Bernardino, and everything. What do you think that's done for you with your business?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting referrals from it, right? But I am getting put in touch with like the right vendors. So like the right payroll, the right restoration companies, the right insurance, right? Like the PHCC deal, whether it's LA or Orange County, they're usually only working with vendors who
Trust embedded, or
who are trust embedded, and they work with the trades. You don't want an insurance broker who only works with accountants.
Yeah.
That doesn't help me. You don't know about the workman comp and all that stuff. So that I think is, you know, the 2 biggest things about the PHEC. They're both education. It's who do I use to benefit my business, and what do I need to do for my guys so that they're the most knowledgeable and the best trained.
Yeah. So let's go into the future 5 years. Where is Primo Plumbing, and what is Primo Plumbing's, what are they offering?
Yeah. I mean, we're always looking at that. I mean, we're already offering a lot of things. Like we're paying for our guys to go to trade school. Currently, we have all 3 of the guys under me in trade school, fully paid.
Nice.
You don't have to worry about these guys. Show up, focus on learning, be the best they could be, and we'll take care of the bill. So they're getting paid to work, and they're not having to worry about paying for school. So that's the big benefit. We also are big on like a work-life balance. We just bought our guys all new boots for Christmas last year. Well, I'm sure we'll do it again this year. And, you know, we want to make sure that they got the best stuff. We provide the uniforms, we provide the trucks, you provide the tools. We provide everything you need and the training and the health benefits to just be able to focus day in, day out on helping our customers. And I think in the next 5 years, we're going to be bigger. We may have HVAC back, so we'll see. Little possibility there. So I mean, I just want to. But I don't ever want to grow unless it's right.
Yeah.
It's got to benefit the employees, the company, and the customers. So 3-legged bar stool, and if you take away from any of those legs,
Something's gonna fall.
Everything's gonna fall, right? So that's what we're big on. It's got to benefit all 3.
Now, if you could say one thing, again, I'm being a little arrogant with this because you are younger than a lot of the people here.
I just shaved.
Yeah.
So I like to shave
Okay,
too.
you're 50 years old, but you're you just got the baby face.
30 now.
But if you could say one thing to somebody out there who's looking to get into the trades or is in the trades and kind of looking to start their own business, what would some words of advice you would be handing out right now?
Get started and be committed and be willing to show up every single day. You don't need to be the best, right? You just need to try your hardest and show up every day. I've had guys in the past where they do great work when they show up, but when they don't show up, it doesn't matter how good you are.
Yeah.
I need, like our technicians, one of my guys last year didn't call out a single day. Now, I'm not saying...
Not militant there. Come on, Jordan.
No. Please take your time, enjoy life, take vacation, right? Like, we work our ass off super hard, but we also want to enjoy it, right? Like, I take vacations, right?
Yeah, I see it.
Right? But you just need to show up and try your best, and do not take it for granted. If you are getting into trades, the hardest thing to do is get into the trades. Once you start working for that company, give your 110% every day for years. It's not for weeks or months or a year.
Yeah.
It's for years. Otherwise, you're gonna
Not
get that bad rap of like, why are you hopping company to company every 6 months?
Yeah.
When I get those resumes, I'm like, unless I really have to, I'm not even looking at it. Seriously. But when you're young, you need to stand out.
Yeah.
What can you do to get the way? Say I'm the best. That's why you usually start working for family first, and then you get in.
Yeah. One thing before we go, I know that you've in the last couple months you've really hopped on the. I know you were doing social before, but you've really hopped on Sergio over there.
I'm looking on their names. We have Carlos, Rick, Ritz, and Rafael.
Okay.
They're awesome.
And what have you seen with your business growing since you have started doing that?
So a lot of brand recognition.
Yeah.
So I am getting a lot of resumes of people wanting to work for us.
Okay.
I'm not. We're only 3 months in, so that's kind of what's crazy.
It's building.
3 months in, and it's just piling. The biggest thing is just being able to show because I think it's like the organic searching.
Yeah.
When someone's using AI to find a fun company, it's pulling from content, it's pulling from a website, it pulls from everywhere, and I think it really helps with that. So it's hard to say. People say, "Oh, I found you on Google," or "I found you on AI," but what factors brought us to the top of that list? Exactly.
How long you've been doing it, what you've been doing. To me, and again, this is just from my perspective as a social media content guy, is you need to have fun with it as you're doing, but you also need to show the work. Because if all you're doing is just doing song and dance crap in the office, okay, it's a fun office to be in. Yeah, but you can't solder 2 pipes together for shit, then you're...
What's the point?
Yeah.
Exactly. So awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Jordan, pleasure.
Yeah.
Everybody, Jordan Braille,
Yeah.
I dropped that extra L there, from Primo Plumbing in Long Beach and out the 10-mile radius outside there. If you need that plumbing help, you need anybody out there, give Jordan a call. Primo Plumbing again. Thank you so much, Jordan. Enjoy the expo, my friend.
You got it. If you want to follow us, Jordan the Primo Plumber on Instagram. Just look up Primo Plumbing on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. We're all
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere you find your content.
You got to do it nowadays.
Appreciate it.
All right, brother.
Take care.
Thank you.